Vader's Vault here, celebrating our 10th anniversary. August 2008 was the moment where we decided to take building sabers from a hobby into a business, and this month marks our 10th year in business as Vader's Vault, and to do so, we wanted to celebrate it with a very special release. Since 2015, people have been clamoring for a Vader's Vault original Crossguard design. People have loved our particular design aesthetics and our ability to produce a very slim, comfortable, well-balanced hilt, but they wanted a Crossguard version. After many books filled with sketches that I wasn't happy with, we finally settled on a design that we liked and put it into production, and here you have it in celebration of our 10th anniversary, the Vader's Vault Vanquish original Crossguard design. Here you see our three different variants. Of course, we have our standard finish model here, our shadow variant here, and our polished elite with the trans gold accents in key areas. Some key things to note about this saber. It is, of course, a crossguard. These are all set up as plectr pixel models, so they have the staggered ignition, the scrolling effect, all the unstable effects. This is our first combat class model that will come with two, count them, yes, two versions of the exclusive model-specific font. So the Vanquish stable version of the font and the Vanquish unstable version of the font will be included on every saber. Plectr pixel versions will be, they will have the two versions of the unstable font, so you can have the two different unstable effects, Flame and the Kylo Ren style unstable on there as well. Some key design features, of course, it is very slim, but it is not tiny. It is very nice and lightweight, just like a lot of our other models. Very comparable in size to like a Havoc or a Revan, but it is longer, so it does allow you to get that full grip underneath the side blades there. And even with a split grip, you can put your fingers right on these rear bars and get that leverage and still have a nice split grip that you can use for fighting. So not overly long, but yet not overly short either. It's I think it is a very perfect balance of length and size. Middle grip area, like our other sabers, being right at 1.25 inches, so very nice in the hand, very comfortable. You don't get that grip fatigue like you do with larger sabers. So we're very happy with that. One of the other key features is the grip area. We have these vented looking milled slots. On these models, you see they do have the textured rubberized grip inserts put in. Those are an option. They will come standard without them. Some people who don't like the rubber grips or whatnot, but you can add them. Also on this saber, it comes with 8 titanium rods for accent and also for strength. Up here at the top, we have the 2 crossbars here that brace the side blades just to help protect against impact and also because it looks cool. But these is our raw titanium in this model. We will be offering several different anodized titanium colors. As you can see, we had the polished gold titanium in the Elite model, and then we've got the Spectrum finish titanium rods here in the Shadow variant. I will go over some of the other colors that we're going to be offering a little later. I'll show them out, all fanned out and pretty looking. But those will be a drop-down option. Okay, on the accent rods, if you do not choose an upgraded colored option from one of our colored anodized versions, you will get the standard raw machined titanium rods here as seen on the standard hilt, which is still pretty cool. It does contrast with the aluminum, so you do sort of get that different look. Plus it's titanium, so bonus. If you do choose a anodized option, you can choose from one of the 2 that you see here in the hilt, which is like our Spectrum. I'm going to try to move it around in the light because if you've ever seen anodized titanium on like bike frames or knife frames, it's very vibrant, and much of the color and vibrancy that you see depends on the angle of viewing or the angle of light hitting it. So it can actually change hue and change color depending on how you're looking at it or how light is hitting it. So we have our Spectrum bars, which has a gradient of all the different colors that we're able to get sort of in one bar. The Spectrum is not an exact science. They're all hand done, getting the different dips and different voltages to get the colors. So there will be some variation in the sizing and color range that you're able to get, but there should be the entire range that we do have. Then we have our polished gold, like seen on the Elite version of the Vanquish that we showed earlier. And it does match beautifully with the trans gold powder coating. And then over here is our full array. And as you can see, as the light's hitting it, it is changing hue. So we've got the green, which from the direction you're seeing it is green, but I'm looking at it, it's almost like a teal or a blue because it's very iridescent. And then we go over to the violet, which again has overtones of magenta and blue and purple. And then we've got our deep royal blue. And then next to that is the actual magenta. And then last but not least is a very cool deep burnt copper, which is like a bronze copperish color. Very classy looking, very cool. We'll try to get a few more colors during the release, see if we can get some other cool shades, but these are the main shades that we're offering right now. These that you see here, plus the Spectrum, the polished gold, and then of course, if you don't choose one of the cool options, you can get the standard raw finish. As far as blade color choices, we sort of went back and forth of deciding, whether or not we were going to only offer Plector Pixel, but we decided to open it up to the new Trident board from Plector Labs. So we will have our standard red, green, blue, amber, white single blade colors that are available in the Tri-Cree, and we will also offer the RGB option with the Trident board for standard LED, and then we will offer the Plector Pixel option, which is what we have here in this video. So, on the Elite model, it will come with the powder-coated black accents underneath the shroud area here around the shoulders, and in the pill button milled accents there, and the milled lines back here. And then we have the whatever trans color you pick will be accented in the pommel vents, the grooves in the side blades, as well as the top crown. The side blades have a really interesting feature that I wanted to incorporate from a past custom we did called Smite, where I illuminated the claws via some acrylic inserts in that saber. I wanted to do that again, but this time in a little bit more subtle way. So I have 8 total acrylic inserts in the side blades that illuminate and glow with the blade when the blades are in. It's a very cool effect, subtle, but still very awesome and nice and bright. So it creates a very cool lighting effect there. The shadow variant, of course, flat black powder coating with a lot of the accent areas that stay silver. And on every saber we have a nice clover little greavely screw there holding the shroud down at the emitter. Retention screws in the back channel here. And then, of course, that leads down to the recessed area for the auxiliary switch. Nice and easy to press, easy to find with your hand. Hand fits nice and comfortably in the notches in the side blades, nothing digging in. The side blades themselves are the same ones we designed and manufactured for our recent Ren Crossguard. So these are custom manufactured by us in-house with a new pancake connector there, so they can just be slipped in for Plector Pixel, or they will be hollowed for the standard LED size. All right, so with that said, let's get one powered on. Let you guys see the Vanquish in all its glory. We'll do it with the Elite. Put the main blade in here. Vanquish. And of course, our model exclusive fonts are designed by Saber Baron on Saber Font. He is our resident font maker for the Vader's Vault specific fonts, and he is awesome. So check out his fonts on saberfont.com. And there are retention screws on the underside of the side blade, and that's what allows us to tighten the side blades down, sort of hidden in that little fin down there. Also reminiscent of some early custom work we did. So this is the standard sound font. This is the stable version of the Vanquish font. And of course, pitch shift included. We'll turn it off and on again and catch the staggered ignition. And of course, all the delay of the staggered ignition, the scroll speed, all of that is adjustable on Plector Pixel, even more so on the Crossguards, because you can adjust the delay between the main ignition and the side blade ignitions. We did preset that for the model specific fonts, so they will already be set up for you when you get them for those particular fonts. And of course the spectrum feature, where you can change your blade color and lock it in. And of course the glowing acrylic inserts on the underside of the side blades there. It's really showing up good on camera. I know with the side blades, they sort of overwhelm the camera and it doesn't show up as well, but we got some good shots of it. It also depends on the color too here. Alright, I'll show you some of the unstable versions here. This is the first unstable. This is on the flame effect. Very angry font, lots of spitting and crackling. And then we'll go to the standard unstable. Vanquish. Here we have it set up on a blue color for more like an electrical arc blade. Very cool effect on the lighter colors. It's not just for the Sith side, folks. You can have an unstable blade of any color, but if you want to see what it looks like, full on Kylo style, there we go. Very intense project for us. We're extremely excited about this model. A lot of detail went into it. A lot of hard work to get something that was not only very functional, but also not gargantuan in size. I know a lot of crossguards out there are just extremely huge and unwieldy for a lot of folks. So we wanted something that felt right, felt natural, and of course with our particular flair that you guys have come to love over the last 10 years. So very happy to finally be able to talk about these, show them to you, share them with you. They will be going up for sale this Friday, the 31st of August, 2018, store.vadersvault.com. You can get extra sound fonts, extra unstable sound fonts at www.saberfont.com. And if you haven't already, like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. We have our own group on Facebook that you can talk with us and all of our great customers, over 18,000 followers. A lot of great conversations to be had there. Look us up at the Vault, a custom lightsaber community, and enjoy your sabers.